In this lesson, we're going to take a look at finding surface area of 3D objects. Now, surface area is counting how many squares does it take to cover the entire outside of the object. So I have to count every side as well as the bottom, the top, the front, the back, the left, the right. So we are counting, this is surface area, we are counting the number of squares it takes to cover an object. The formula we're going to use is at the bottom right of your formula sheet, and it's a generalized formula which works for any 3D object. This one's a little bit more involved because there are more terms to it, there are more pieces. It says surface area, P times W. P stands for perimeter, and it's perimeter of the base. So I take my special shape. What shape makes it what type of prism? This is a pentagonal prism. So I would find the perimeter of that shape. And what that does then, I multiply it by the width. And again, width is the depth of my prism. And basically what that is doing is finding the area of every panel that goes from the front to the back. Perimeter, so it takes each piece and then multiplies it to make that rectangle. Each piece and multiplies it to find that rectangle. Each piece and multiplies it to find that rectangle. So that's what the first part of my formula is finding. And then I'm going to add 2 times B. 2 times B. What does B stand for? B is the area of the base. So I'm finding area of the front, and I'm multiplying by 2 because not only is there one in the front, there is also one in the back. So I am finding area of every flat face that this object has. These end up being my rectangular panels. These end up being the special shape, the bases, the front and the back. So let's take a look at some examples. Surface area is P times W plus 2 times B. Perimeter. What is my special shape here? It's a rectangular prism. So I need my perimeter of this. My perimeter, this is 6. This is 5. This is 6. This is 5. So I need my perimeter. That's 12 plus 10 is 22. Times the width. The width from front to back is the depth of my prism is 4 plus 2 times the base, or B is base, so I need area of the base. What is the area of this? Area is length times width. 6 times 5 is 30. So I can now do my order of operations. 22 times 4, 88, plus 2 times 30, 60. Surface area, 88 plus 60, 128. Now what's my label? Well, that's how many squares it took to cover the entire object. Squares it took to cover the entire object. All sides, top, bottom, that's how many squares. What size are my squares? Square centimeters. I could also write it like this, 128 centimeters squared. And again, the exponent of 2 means that it's the shape of a square. Let's try a triangular prism. Surface area equals perimeter times width plus 2 times the area of the base. Perimeter of my special shape perimeter. Well, I have a 7, a 7, and a 4. So 7 plus 7 plus 4 is 18, times the width. What is the depth or width of this? 12. Plus 2 times area of the base. Area of the base is 1/2 times base times height. What's the base of my triangle? 4. What is the height of my triangle? 6. 1/2 times 4 times 6 is 12. Ready for order of operations. 18 times 12, 216. 2 times 12, 24. Add them up, 240 square centimeters. I will typically write square centimeters. That way we remember what you're actually calculating. You're calculating how many little squares does it take to cover this entire object, the outside of it. How many squares does it take to cover the outside of the object? I can apply this formula to a cylinder. Perimeter times width plus 2 times area of the base. Okay, perimeter. Perimeter of a circle is distance around my circle. Distance is circumference, okay, which is, you have a choice here. You can do diameter or radius. I'll stick with radius. 2 times pi times r. So what's my circumference? 2 times 3.14 times my radius, and in this case my radius is 2. 2 times pi, 2 times pi times 2. 12.56. So I'll come back up and put in 12.56 times. What's the width or the depth of this? 4. Plus 2 times area of the base. Area of the base is pi times r squared. So that would be 3.14 times radius squared, 2 squared. So 3.14 times 4, my area is 12.56. Okay, I'm going to make some room here just so I can finish out my surface area formula. So surface area is, I can do my multiply now. I need 12.6 times 4, which is 50.24. I need 12.56 times 2, which is 25.12. I'm going to add those up, and I get a total of 75.36 square centimeters. And what did I find? I found how many squares it takes to completely cover the surface of this three-dimensional shape. So this is my generalized formula that works for any 3D shape.